Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I will apologize and say I am so sorry. I have not uploaded a video for all of June. I'm honestly not going to address June in this video. I'll save that for another video. But all I can say is I was just lying dormant, waiting for Twice to have their comeback. And boy, are we here. I am so excited to unbox these albums. I have all three versions of the standard photo book version. I have two of the Digipack versions, and then I have one of the, what is this called? The Confetti version. So we will start with the photo book versions, then we'll do Digipack, and then we'll save Confetti for last. This is the fastest I will have ever put out an unboxing video, I think, on my channel. I specifically took off work just so I could enjoy Twice's comeback day and do this video and get it out as soon as possible. I am not as familiar with all of the songs on the album as I normally would be. I have listened to the whole thing, but when it comes time to like talking about the album itself, I have basically only listened to it once all the way through. So some of my opinions may not be as specific as they normally are, but I do have 3 signed copies of the standard version coming in from the Twice shop. They'll be arriving tomorrow, so I'm probably just gonna make a separate video for those albums, and then maybe I can get a little bit more into all of my opinions on the album. So yeah, let's get to unboxing. Let's start with the first version of the photo book. This is this version of This Is For. I bought the first 2 copies of the standard version from one of my local K-pop stores, KPOP NARA. They were actually running a Twice event, which I was so excited for. I got up early. I made my fiance come with me to come get albums. Turns out you could only get 1 standard version, 1 Digipack, and 1 Confetti version per person. So I'm really grateful that my fiance actually had the time to come with me, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get as many versions of the album from them as I did. The first thing that they gave out for us was this little K-pop NARA hand fan, and then on the other side is Twice. So cute. I'm probably gonna like hang it on the wall in my office. But that is one of the little freebies they gave us. Then they were also running a cup sleeve event in my city. They were running it at a place called Bear Donuts, and here is the cup sleeve. It's basically just this version of the album on a cup sleeve. I don't know why, like truly I don't know why I bought this. Like, I'm so easily influenced. I really don't understand the whole like cup sleeve thing and like why people enjoy it. It doesn't really make sense to me. It's just like a long piece of paper that I really like, I don't know like what to do with it. I got one for strategy too when they did that last year. But yeah, here's another long piece of paper that I don't know what to do with, but I got it. I paid $6 to get a drink to get it. And do I regret it? A little bit. Then they also gave us 2. You only got 1 per person, which I think is like a little bit annoying because I bought multiple albums. So ideally with each album you buy, you would get a K-pop NARA exclusive photo card. But luckily I did have my fiance come with me. I knew ahead of time they were doing this, so I wanted like one other chance to get another photo card. So I got 2 of them. I'm thinking maybe I might drop by there again tomorrow and maybe get 1 more Digipack so I could get at least 1 more K-pop NARA exclusive. I'm gonna wait to show the front of the photo cards. I've already seen them because they just handed them to you. I will do 1 with each album, so I'll show you these later. But we did get that from K-pop NARA. Thank you, K-pop NARA, for this wonderful event. So here we have first version of the album. This version. This is a big album. It's bigger than Twice has done in a while. I like that it's nice and skinny. I really do appreciate that because so many of their albums are like kind of thick and take up a lot of space on my bookshelf recently. So I'm very pleased with that. The outside has this like, I think it's a PVC cover, which personally I wouldn't normally really care for. I've heard on the streets that PVC is not good for like paper products. And so it doesn't make sense to me that you would like package something in PVC. They always say like, oh, if you have PVC like sleeves or pages for your photo card binders, that they're really bad for the photo card. So I'm like, why are we packaging paper goods in PVC? If this is not PVC, let me know, but I'm pretty sure in the album details it said it was PVC. Normally, I probably would have just thrown this out, but the title of the album, This Is For, is on this. So when you take it off, it's still there, but not as like colorful. So I think even though I don't want to, I'm probably gonna hold on to this, but for now we can just put it to the side. Here is up close the front and the back of this version of the album. This concept I think is really, really cute. It comes with, yes, here is an envelope with all of the inclusions. We'll set those to the side until we get to them, and let us just flip through the photo book. So yeah, this concept I think is absolutely gorgeous, stunning, CUNTY. I love this so much. I think it's so funny that they keep like naming things with numbers, like their 4th world tour was called 3, and now this is their 4th full-length album, 4. So exciting. It's been so long since we've had a full-length album, but now is this their 5th full-length? Their 5th tour concert is now going to be called 4, Four, and This Is For. So it's like a little confusing. I think they need to stop naming things after numbers. But yeah, these outfits absolutely eat. I love the all blue, and in the teaser with the long 40-inch bust-down wigs. Iconic. They look absolutely incredible. Let us talk about the song itself. This song is so good. When they announced what sort of like the song is going to be about, they talked about how it was going to be about like being self-assured and self-confident and basically like self-love. And I have talked about, I think I've said it on this channel, that I have like desperately been wanting Twice to do a title track that explores those themes. Twice's title tracks always have to deal with the concept of love. It's always centered around love, be it romantic love or the love of a friend or something. And I just feel like one aspect of love that they haven't yet sort of talked about in any of their title tracks is self-love and loving yourself. I was very excited to see that they were finally doing that with this title track, This Is For. The song itself is so good. It's so catchy. I will say, when I first watched the music video, I think I was a little overstimulated. The music video definitely has a lot going on. There's just so many like quick movements and little like flashes to new things. And I think because they decided to go with making this song 2 minutes and 11 seconds, there was a lot that they needed to like jam pack into those 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And so I think that's why, for me at least, the music video was a little overstimulating. So I don't think the music video itself, for me, is one of my favorite music videos of theirs. I really like the styling, like the red outfits, those eat. The cargo pants, another sort of fun concept that they haven't really done before. The song is amazing. The biggest thing I'll say about the song, though, in terms of like a criticism, is that whoever decided that the song was just going to be 2 minutes and 11 seconds, I hope they never know peace. I hope they never know the cool side of a pillow ever again. I feel like this song would have lent itself so well to a dance break. I feel like the song just like wanted a dance break. When I watched it, I was like, I knew it was going to be 2 minutes and 11 seconds. I knew it was going to be short, but even so, I was like, oh my God, it's over. Like I felt like the music video just started and then it was done and gone and over with. Oh my God, Mother, she looks amazing. I was shook at how fast the music video like kind of flew by. And I feel like with this concept, a dance break would have been so good. And I also think that we were kind of robbed of a bridge. I feel like Twice is kind of like well known for their bridges. I was like wanting a bridge from this song and we didn't get that. And I just feel like it would have been like, chef's kiss. I don't know. We've never had a title track that is this short. And so I think it was definitely a little jarring to have the song be so short, but it definitely packed a punch in the 2 minutes and 11 seconds that we had. Twice certainly made the most of that 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And boy, is the song good. I just wonder, what could it have been if we had a dance break or a bridge or both? Who knows? I didn't really talk too much about the outfits themselves and the concept as I was flipping through. They're literally all wearing the same thing and they all look amazing. So I didn't feel like it was like necessary to talk too much about the images in the album. But yeah, they look CUNTY amazing. Here is what the CD for this version looks like. I think it's just, I don't think you can tell on camera, but there's like a folding chair on it. That is what the CD looks like. And now let's get into the inclusions. Let me get out the envelope with all the inclusions. Here's that envelope. Let me take everything out and try not to see the photo cards. This is a lyric poster. Yeah, that's fun and all. I can't fit it on camera. It's actually really big. Did I need this? No. Is it nice to have? Sure. Why not? That's fine and dandy. Then after that, we have, I think this is gonna be a large folded poster. Ooh, this is a very, very nice folded poster. These are beautiful images of them. As I've said in every unboxing, I don't typically hang posters on my wall, but this is cute. Then after that, let's go into, we have the pre-order benefit set. I love that Twice gives us a full pre-order benefit set with every standard version of the album. So here is this version. We have Nayeon, Jungyeon, Momo, oh my God, so cute. Sana, Jihyo, Mina, oh, Taehyun, Chaeyoung, and Jui. And here is the group card. Super, super cute. Oh, and here's the back. You know, JYP loves to give us a boring back for the photo cards. I will say though, like usually, even if the album photo cards had boring backs, the pre-order benefits usually had cute backs. So really phoning it in with this one. Then after that, this is the individual member poster, like a small folded poster. And we have Jihyo! Oh my God, she looks amazing. Oh, I love her so much. She typically loves to hide from me during my unboxings, so I'm really hoping that isn't the case this time and that this is a good sign. And I love the size of this poster. It looks like I'm not gonna have to take scissors to it, which is my dream when it comes to these posters. I am gonna try to collect OT9 for them like I usually do every era. Then we have, I believe this is the like standee thing. And we got, is that Mina? No, Taehyun. We got Taehyun. She looks so cute. I kind of don't wanna bend it, but I think the way it would work is, yeah, this like pops out and then it would go like that. I don't know how I would store this. I'm gonna attempt to store it maybe. Yeah, somehow I will find a way to store this. I typically prefer when they give us inclusions that are like a little bit like normal, more normal size to store. But I don't know, if anyone has ideas on how to store these, let me know. Now we will get to what everyone is waiting for. We have the album photo cards. These ones are all white and they do have the member signatures on them. Oh, and they also have their name. So I can already tell who we're getting. Right away, starting off strong with Junghyun in the blue look. Oh, she looks so good. There's one OT9 set of them in the blue looks. So I'm definitely gonna keep all of the looks, all of the photo cards that I get in this blue look. And then I'm not sure, for strategy, I collected OT9 entirely for the album. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this or not. I guess it kind of depends how much I like the album photo cards as a whole. So we have Junghyun, and then we have, I think this is Mina. Mina, she looks so cute with the sunglasses. Oh, and right there, she is wearing a Mina selfie t-shirt. We were so close to having a selfie within a selfie. I kind of wish if she had like angled the camera a little higher, we could have had her full face in the photo card and her face. So we could have had two Minas in one photo card. And then after that, oh, I knew it was a good sign. We got my girl, Jihyo, in the office attire. Looks so cute. And then here we have, this is Sana in the blue look. Oh, she looks stunning as usual. And then for the last card, we have Chaeyoung. Oh, in the blue look again. Wow, I got 3 of the blue concept photo cards all in one album. So kind of good. At this point, like, I'm definitely keeping all of these. I know that these 2 versions have 2 OT9 sets. I'm not sure if I'm gonna collect both OT9 sets for each, but at this point, I'm just hoping for no dupes since we're just starting out. Let us move on to the next photo book version. Actually, I lied. Let us look at one of the K-pop NARA exclusive photo cards that I got. I got one for each album. And so for this album, I got Dahyun. She looks so cute. I love this. She really, really ate this look. And like, we'll get to that once we get to that version of the album. I'm honestly not sure what I'm gonna do with these because I collect OT9, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with just maybe like 2 or 3 of these. We'll see. If I like them enough, maybe I'll keep them, but I'm not really sure where I would put them in my collection. Anyway, now let's move on to the next version of the album. All right, here we have the next version of the album. I believe this is the Is version of the album. So here's what that looks like from the front, and here from the back. And now for this one, we can start to talk a little bit more about the album itself. So once again, we've got this like PVC like sleeve thing. I wish it still had this nice lettering on the actual photo book as well, because I think it just looks really nice with the lettering there. But as I said, unfortunately, I'll have to hold on to this. And let's take out the envelope with all of the inclusions. So here we have the next concept, which is kind of like a, I don't know, they're just like hanging out in like what looks to me is like, I don't know, sort of like a parking lot almost. And they've just got these kind of like fun, I guess you could say streetwear looks. It's definitely giving like very summer, like we're just girls, besties hanging out in the neighborhood. I absolutely love that they gave Nayeon an I Heart New York skirt because it's just like her initials are NY. So it's absolutely perfect. And then not even on this album, they gave us 9 solo songs that aren't being released with the album. They're just for the concert. I guess they're going to perform them at the concert. But Nayeon's is called Me. And I love all the jokes going around. Like no one loves Nayeon as much as Nayeon loves Nayeon. Because like everything, her first album was called Im Nayeon, her name. Her next album was called Na, which also means me, I think, in Korean. And now she has this solo for the concert coming up that is literally called Me. And now the skirt that says I Heart Nyan. So I stan a self-assured, self-confident queen. She looks amazing. Yeah, I love this. Here we have Junghyun. I would say I'm not a huge fan of this look, and I know that people love to go off on Junghyun's styling. Most of the time it comes from a place of people judging someone's body, and I think that is like not at all something we should be talking about. I just think like no matter who's wearing this outfit, I probably wasn't going to like it anyway. But she just has that face that I'm just like, as soon as I saw her for the first time, I was just like, you are absolutely stunning. Here we have Momo in these crazy heels lifting weights on some blacktop. Who knows why? And, oh, I love it's kind of like you're on a computer, which is kind of fun. Oh, that's fun. It's like zoomed in security footage. But yeah, I want to talk about the album itself and some of the songs. When they start showing what the songs are in here, I'll talk about that more. But all of these looks are very, very cute. I'm just gonna go through this kind of fast. You know, vacuuming the blacktop as one does. Let me see. Yes, okay. So the songs that we have on here are Four, which I really liked Four as like an intro. I kind of almost wish that they could have made the music video and like the live performances of this song like 4 into This Is 4, because that song is only like 1minute and 45 seconds. And so I feel like it would have been really cool to like perform them together, one leading into the other one. But I really like the vibe of it, and just like it really like hypes you up for the rest of the album. Oh, I'd never noticed this. Jihyo's shoes say I Heart Me. Then obviously we talked about This Is 4. Like I said, I've only listened to the album once fully through, but Options is one of the songs that like really stood out to me, like on first listen. I really, really like that song. I also, honestly, the first 3 songs like really kind of eat. I think I saw online that a lot of like Korean fans were saying they were like most looking forward to Mars. Ooh, I love this image. And Mars is really, really good too. I think I just really like the vibe of Options. Yes, here's Mina wearing her selfie t-shirt. And I think this is a literal selfie she took for a photo card for Strategy. I'm pretty sure I might have the photo card of it. And then after that, oh my God, Right Hand Girl. I think Options and Right Hand Girl are kind of like the ones that stood out to me the most on first listen, other than the title track. I just like Right Hand Girl gives me like Island Girl vibes, like so good. I really liked Peach Gelato and Hi Hello. For the unit songs, I need to give them a listen again. I really do. But I think I want to say that Dat Ah Dat Ooh, Goat, and Talk stood out. Batitude was really good too. Honestly, they were all good, but I like can't help but be like super excited about the fact that they put Jihyo and Jihyo and Nayeon on a song together. Those 2 vocalists like are just gonna kill. I think it's interesting that they chose not to include Junghyun in that particular song. I feel like we're all kind of dying to have the 3 of them in a unit together. And I just like, I want them to fulfill that for me, please. I beg. And I think maybe actually it was Goat. I can't remember. Honestly, in my next video, I'll go through and I'll talk more about the songs. I stayed up late, I watched the music video, and then I immediately listened to the album, but it was already like so late. I just like could not like fully take everything in. My brain was like a little bit overloaded, I think. So I'll have to get into my thoughts on the album and the songs more. But I will say for the album as a whole that yes, that is how you eat cake, girl. For the album as a whole, it is so good. Like, even if I don't have specific opinions about like each individual song right now, as a whole, this might be one of Twice's strongest, if not their strongest albums ever. Like in terms of full-length album, like it might just take the cake. I'm not sure. Because right now in terms of full-length albums, like Formula of Love is like a tough one to beat. But Every song is so good. I think they really transition well into each song, but like each song doesn't sound like exactly the same. I feel like with Strategy, a lot of the songs to my ear really sounded kind of the same. They were all really good, but they were almost like too cohesive and too similar. And I feel like for This Is For, I personally did not have that issue, which I'm really excited about. I'm just really excited to listen to the album more and give it my full attention. I don't think you can see it, but it says This Is For. I'm trying to hold it up without showing my reflection, but it does say This Is For on there, so that's the CD for that version. And I don't know, yes, I think I did show the back, but here's the back of the album. I'm not sure why they decided to put the sticker right in the middle of there. I think it might be like fully intentional that they did that. But yes, this is the Is version of the album. And now let's get into the inclusions. Okay, here's the album with all the inclusions. Let me take everything out so that I can't see everything. Here is the lyric poster for this version. Fun, kind of looks like someone highlighted all over it. I will say, like, I don't personally feel like any strong inclinations towards having a lyric poster. It is not going to have images of them on it, but after that here is the folded poster. Gorgeous. They look amazing. In another world, I would hang posters up in my apartment, but I just do not have the space for that. Let's look at the pre-order photo card set. I feel like they put more effort into designing the envelope than they did the backs of the photo cards. I'm thinking they're just going to be, here's a solid color back. And we have Nayeon, Junghyun, I skipped someone, Momo, Sana, Jihyo, Mina, and we can like sort of see her face on this. We're like so close to getting a photo card with 2 selfies of her in it. Like, please. Here's Dahyun, Chaeyoung, and Jui. And then, oh my gosh, we've never had this before. A vertical pre-order photo card. I don't think Twice has ever done, actually no, I fully lied. They've done vertical group pre-order photo cards, but not since they've done the selfie versions for the group card. So this is really cute. I love when they do a vertical group photo card. We have the individual member poster. We got, who is this? Dahyun! Oh, I love her so much. I feel like her parts were really good in this. In Strategy, I feel like she kind of got the short end of the stick when it came to like her line distribution and her parts. But I feel like the parts that she had, especially choreography, I really like the choreo for this. Then after that, we have the standee. Who did we get? Oh wait, did we already get Dahyun for the last one? I want to say we did. So this might be our first dupe. Yes, we did get Dahyun already. So this is already our first dupe. Because these, like normally I do collect OT9 for pretty much all inclusions. Because these are so like weirdly shaped, I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to go out of my way to collect OT9 for these. But I say that every era and then I end up collecting OT9 for everything. So we'll see. Let's get into the photo cards. Oh my God. Jihyo finally loves me for an era. We have Jihyo in her blue look. Oh, that's cute. She is doing like the egg card pose, egg face, egg card pose. I don't know what you call it, where it kind of looks like your face is like a little egg. She did this in Strategy 2 for one set, and I feel like she probably knows that people seem to really like this type of a selfie photo card. I myself am not super drawn to the egg cards. I don't know why. I just like prefer to see their whole head and face in the photo card. But she looks adorable. Then after that we have, who is this? I think this is Jui. Yeah, no, it literally says that there. Jui in the office look. Really, really cute. It really does look like they're like playing dress up in like their parents' clothes. Ooh, we have another Mina. Cute. Okay, so this isn't a dupe, but this is another photo card of the second concept. So we do have one that's similar to this. She's still not showing her face on the t-shirt. And then we have, ooh, another Junghyun. We're really doing well for my biases this time around. Cute, and it's showing off her nails. And then our, oh my God, I got 2 Jihyos in one album. This literally never happens to me. Usually I'm like, I don't want to say Jui cursed, but like Jui loves me. I usually pull like the most of her, and then I like never pull any of Jihyo. And we got, ooh, a new one. So cute. So we've got one of Jihyo in each concept, which is really, really cool. So here are the polls for the second album. And then let me get the second K-pop NARA exclusive I have. For the other K-pop NARA exclusive, we got Nayeon. I actually really like these cards. They are concept cards, but they're like close enough to their face that like I'm not mad at it. It's like almost like a selfie. It's just annoying that they only let you get one per person per day. So even if I myself went and bought something all 3 days of the event, I would still only be able to get 3 photo cards total. So for me who collects OT9, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with these. I'm not sure like how they're gonna be priced and if it's gonna be like easy to get more of this set. But I think I really like this concept, so it might be cool to have the full K-pop NARA OT9 set, but I just think that would be very difficult given that you can only get one per person per day for a 3-day event. But let us move on to the last photo book version. Okay, here's the last version. I think this is called the 4 version. I could only get one of each version of the album at K-pop NARA, so I was only able to get one standard photo book for myself, and then I had my fiance make a separate purchase, so he got one other version, so I couldn't get all 3, which I was kind of surprised that they did that, but I guess they just want to make sure that like everyone can get some. So I ended up stopping by Barnes & Noble, and this comes with a Barnes & Noble exclusive sticker, which is interesting. I wish it was a photo card. Okay, let me get this out of here. So here is the 4 version. Here is the back of it. And now when we take off the PVC case, it just looks like that. You can sort of see, yeah, like it still says this is 4 on it, but if you don't like have the light on it in the right way, you're not gonna see that. So this version, let me get out the envelope before I start. This version to me definitely feels like they're sort of like playing dress up, kind of like in their mom and dad's like office clothes. I feel like JYP loves to, for at least one concept of each era, they love to put them in like a styling that has essentially nothing to do with the music video or the title track, or in this case, I would say even the album. Like, I'm not exactly sure what this has to do with like This Is For as an album and an era. I guess like since they're like boss women, they're kind of in like boss office clothes, so that could be what it is. But it's also like, if you've seen the teaser photos, it's very like, it's kind of like a quirky concept, and they randomly have like dogs in there with them too, which I'm all for. I love dogs. Usually TWICE, I feel like when there's like an animal in the mix, it's usually a cat, which there was in the music video. And that was another thing that kind of like overstimulated me. It was like we had the cat and we had the bee buzzing around. Like, I'm not sure why they were like, oh yes, we're gonna have a bee and it's gonna like love to be on top of the camera at all times. And then a cat is just like randomly doing flips in the background. I think, oh my God, she looks amazing. I feel like one thing that we did get from this music video, which we haven't had in a while, is like silly TWICE. Most of their music videos as of late have been pretty like straightforward in terms of tone, but I kind of like that it was like along with the like self-empowerment, female power, like love yourself anthem that they created with this song, they also like didn't take themselves too seriously in the music video. There was so many moments of them just like doing like kooky zany things, like Jui was like fumbling a phone. A bunch of them like fell over. I just thought like it's fun to see like them and their personalities shine through. And I feel like it was just like them goofing around and like having a good time, which I enjoy seeing. I feel like we haven't really gotten that from a Twice music video since like, I don't know, maybe What Is Love? I could be wrong. Maybe there are other ones, but like that's the last time I can think of them being like really goofy and zany. And I really enjoyed that part of the music video. And I feel like I didn't even like catch some of those moments until I watched the music video a couple times over, just because like the first time I was like, whoa, there's so much going on. But in watching it again, I was like, oh my gosh, like these moments are very funny and not to be missed. Something about the concept of this version gives like The Office meets like Schitt's Creek or something. I'm not sure like why I see that, but that's what I see. But yeah, I feel like this is the version where they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna put them in these outfits. We're not really sure why, but we're just gonna put them in these outfits, and like it is what it is. Usually I feel like when they do that, they try to make it like a little bit more of like an elevated concept. And I think for me, it's been a while since we've seen Twice in like a little bit more of like an elegant, elevated concept. And because this is their 4th full-length album right before their 10th anniversary, I was really hoping to get something like that. I guess we sort of had that with Youth. But I just like, I don't know. I love like a good glitzy, glam, elegant concept. And we didn't really get that from any of these concepts. I feel like this very much goes hand in hand more with like where they were going styling and concept wise with Strategy. Both of these eras I think have similar styling where it's like very like streetwear. Obviously Y2K is really big right now, but also like a little kooky zany at the same time, a little off kilter. So I think that's where those two eras kind of like styling wise, they like kind of go hand in hand. They make sense together. But I'm hoping, I personally would have loved to have seen Twice do a royal concept. Like they're all in crowns. They've all got like the jewels and the scepters and thrones. Like I just think they would eat that up because they're literally all queens and they're all royalty. And they really are just like at the top of their game. And they are K-pop royalty, girl group in general royalty. And I feel like they should like fully claim that space as like, that is us, this is us. And so hopefully, I'm hoping they've done the self-love anthem. Now I'm hoping the other part of my prediction will come true, and eventually they will do a royalty concept. I did see it looks like people were very eagle-eyed and they saw that there's a bunch of the scenes in a subway, which like throwback to I Can't Stop Me. Anyway, they're in a subway and there's signs, and I'm in the middle. I think it says this is for, and then like on an arrow this way, it says Strategy, meaning their previous era. And then on the other side with an arrow facing this way, it says me plus you. So I'm wondering if they're literally telling us already what the title track is going to be for their next era, which wouldn't surprise me. I have a feeling that is what that was. Here is the CD for this version. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it's kind of just like curtains and a wall. And then I forget if I showed you the back of this one, but that is the whole photo book version of the last version. And now let's get into the inclusions. Here is the envelope. And oh, I'm really hoping, because they had like dogs throughout this whole concept, and I think the dogs were like literally there with them, like they were posing with the dogs. I'm really hoping that they do like a full OT9 set of like selfies of them with dogs, or like, I don't know, maybe have just like a couple of them have a photo card with a dog. That would be amazing. I'm just like, if there's a living, breathing animal on set with them, yeah, I'm gonna want a photo card of that. So I really hope they do that. It appears that for This Is For, based on the photo cards that I've seen so far, they're not doing the same thing they did with Strategy, where like every single set was like, they all did the exact same pose. Every single set was extremely cohesive, which I loved. All of the OT9 sets look so good and cohesive together, but also at the same time, is it weird again to say that they were almost like too cohesive? And it's almost kind of refreshing to just see what poses like the members would organically want to do on their own. So I'm kind of low-key happy that we're not doing like fully posed OT9 sets for every single set. I like that we're getting each member kind of just is choosing what it is that they would actually want to do for their pose. So here we have the lyric poster for this. Once again, didn't really need it. Here's the big folded poster. Oh, I think this one's horizontal. Yes, really pretty. I think this photo might have been used as one of their teasers. And then after that, we have, let's look at the pre-order photo card set. So here's the envelope. And then for these, I've come to know that with the pre-order photo cards, they all kind of like stick to each other a little bit. So when you first take them out, you kind of have to like crack them a little bit. Do you hear that crackle? I find it very satisfying. Anyway, here we have Nayeon. Oop, they're stuck together still, see? Jungyeon, Momo. I really like Momo's outfit. She looks really cute with the windbreaker. Sana, Jihyo. Like some of them, it really does give like playing dress up in adults' clothes. Mina too as well. We have Dahyun. She's giving more like school uniform, as I think Momo is as well. Chaeyoung and Jui. And then for the group card, another horizontal one. Very cute. Then for our member poster, we got Sana. Yay, no dupes for the member posters. I always hate trading the member posters. So really happy to get this and not have to trade. Then for the standee, I'm just hoping for anyone but Dahyun, since we've already gotten her twice. And we have Mina. Yes, okay. Glad it's not Dahyun. She looks really cute doing her little selfie. And then, oh, we have, here I guess is the stickers. So we got, okay, we have a sticker of Jihyo and a sticker of Chaeyoung, and their names are also stickers as well. I will be honest, and I feel like as a, like an album inclusion, this for me personally is a little underwhelming. I personally would have preferred if they just went with a photo card, even if it was a concept card. I would have really liked that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with these. Maybe just like actually stick them on something, but because I only have one, it's not worth like trying to actually collect them. I have the last set of photo cards. Oh my God, Jungyeon loves me. My biases are really just like coming at it for me. We have Jungyeon, so cute. We have Jui. Yes, I usually get lots of Jui. Pretty. And then we have, ooh, Nayeon. I don't think we've gotten a Nayeon photo card yet. Very cute. Okay. So close to having a dog in there, and that's also just a photo of a dog. But maybe in the other like one, maybe some other members will have the dogs in there. And then we have, oh my God, Jihyo again. We got, oh wait, did I get this one already? Hold on, I think I might have gotten this one already. Actually, I lied. I didn't get this one already. They're just very similar. So yeah, these two are kind of sort of the same, but she's doing like a little kiss pouty face in this one and not in this one. So this is technically not a dupe. So far, amazing with the dupes. After that, we have Dahyun. Oh my God, have I gotten a Dahyun? I don't think I've gotten a Dahyun one. So cute. I don't believe we got any dupes, which is amazing. I think this is the first unboxing I've ever done where I've never gotten a dupe of a photo card, which is amazing. I will say, like, low-key, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of cheated a little bit. So when we went to the TWICE event at K-pop NARA, I saw that people were trading photo cards, and I was like, oh my God, like, I would love to get some trading out of the way, like in person, so that I can just like spend less time and money trading through the mail. And I didn't want to see what the album photo cards were that I got. So I asked my fiance to just like go into the envelopes, take a look and just see if there were any dupes of the album photo cards that I got, just the standard versions. And he looked in there for me and he told me that I just had one dupe. And someone asked me if I was interested in trading. And I said I had one dupe, hadn't seen what it looked like. I asked my fiance to like make the trade for me. Just like I told him, I was like, I collect OT9, so it literally doesn't matter. I was like, just see what she has. And as long as I don't already have it, like I'll take it. So I honestly don't even know like which one of these I got from that trade. But thank you to my fiance for doing a trade for me. And thank you to that person for offering to make a trade with me. I remember last year for the strategy K-pop NARA event, my social anxiety really got the best of me because I went by myself and I didn't trade with anyone. I just like purchased my albums and left, even though I wanted to trade. And I'm very grateful to my fiance for like literally coming to the event with me, because he like isn't necessarily like a K-pop fan like I am. He just did it, I guess, because he loves me. I really appreciate him like doing a trade for me, which was really, really cute. Boyfriend of the year. That is all of the standard version photo books. Let's move on to the Digipacks. All right, we have 2 of the Digipacks. I will be fully honest and say like I personally don't collect Digipacks, like the actual albums. I just want the photo cards. I don't really care about which Digipacks I get. So I just took whichever versions were just like right in front of me, and they happen to be Jihyo and Taehyun, who are like within my top 4 biases of Twice. So super exciting that I got them anyway, but I honestly didn't care who I got. And I'll probably pick up a couple more soon, but I just wanted to get a couple at least just to film an unboxing for this video. So let's start with, I guess we'll start with Jihyo and then we'll do Taehyun afterwards. Take the plastic off. Okay. In terms of the covers of the Digipacks, these are like very like dynamic. I really like how like up close the members' faces are, and like the vibrant backgrounds and like these like bam color contacts are super fun. Here's what the back looks like. You already saw it. Here's Jihyo. When you open it up, here's what it looks like on the inside. Super cute and minimal. Let's see. Here's what the CD looks like. Oh, it's purple. And I can't tell. Oh, it's like someone's nails. I think I want to say, based off the teaser images, these are probably Chaeyoung's nails. And then we have, let's see, how can I do this without seeing what's in here? Okay, I think I got everything out without looking at it. These, oh wow. This feels like very thick. Like I feel like this is a much thicker like Digipack photo book than we normally get. Yeah, we don't usually get like group photos, I feel like, in these. I was gonna say this, I think, is probably my favorite concept in terms of styling for this album. So I was kind of bummed that we were only getting this for Digipacks, because I typically like, I just don't look through Digipack photo books because like, you know, they're just not as nice as like the standard version photo books. And so I will say I am a little bit sad that this wasn't chosen as one of the photo book versions. If I like had to choose, I probably would have made like maybe the office style one, or even the like streetwear in a parking lot styling. I probably would have made that the Digipack, just because I would have loved to have seen this as like a full photo book version. We are getting this concept in the Confetti version as well, I think, but it's still kind of like not the same as a full photo book version. But yeah, here is what the photo books look like for the Digipacks. And then let's get into the inclusions. Here is a folded poster. I believe this is a full group folded poster. They usually do a full group one for the Digipacks. Yes, it is. Ooh, and cute with all their eyes closed. Yeah, I really like just like all the colors. The styling is really cute. They really like this type of styling recently for them. I feel like they had like similar styling for the Digipack and highlight versions of strategy to this. And then they also kind of had similar stuff for their Korean season's greetings as well. Like they all kind of like fit in the same realm to me. Then after that, we have, let's see. Oh, let's look at who we got for the like square mini postcard. Here's the back, and we got, oh, Jihyo. That's crazy. Wow. I have literally never gotten so much Jihyo at all, like ever, in an unboxing. Then after that, we have, let's look at who our sticker is. We got Jangyan, yay, cute. We have the two photo cards. One is a pre-order card and one is a selfie photo card. So for the pre-order photo card, we have Chaeyoung, cute. And then for the selfie version photo card, I can already see the signature. We have, oh no, why did I think that was Sana? We have Jui. I love the pink hair on her. I feel like they haven't really been doing any kind of like crazy hair colors recently. They've been pretty like normal, neutral, like natural hair colors. And so it's fun and refreshing to see one of the members with like a vibrant hair color. I'm like 99% positive that's a wig, but it's still very fun. So yay, that is for our first Digipack. And then let's get to the second one. We have Dahyun. Once again, very dynamic, beautiful, like up close image. Kind of makes me sad that I don't collect them. But yeah, I feel like these Digipacks are definitely like thicker. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're thicker than the usual ones. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Love the nails. I think the CD is going to be the same. Yeah, the CD is the same. I'm not going to bother showing that. And then let me get everything out so that I don't see it. Okay, so here is Dahyun's photo book. Super cute. Yeah, I think this is the exact image from the KPOP NARA exclusive photo card. It's definitely a concept card. But yeah, Dahyun looks so amazing. I love the long braids. Looks so good on her. The color contacts are fun. I feel like, ooh, what a fun image. I feel like normally like the color contacts sometimes look a little crazy on the idols, like they're staring a little bit too deeply in your soul. But I think these color contacts were done well. And they just really make, they pop with like all of the vibrant like colors of this concept. So yeah, that is the photo book for Dahyun. And then for the inclusions, the folded poster, I'm pretty sure is the same. Actually, I'm like 100% sure it's gonna be the same. Yeah, this is the same, so that's that. Then for the mini postcard, we got Sana. Oh, and we got, who do we have for the first one? Jihyo. Jihyo for the first one. And then for the sticker, we have Chaeyoung. Then for the pre-order photo card, we got Mina. Oh, she looks so cute. I really like this concept for her. She has on like a skirt, but it has like key rings of pictures of her. Iconic. And then for the selfie version, we have, yes, this is Sana. Okay, so far, I think we've gotten at least one photo card of every single member except for Momo. I have not gotten Momo, and I will say Momo is always the member that gives me the hardest time. For a while, it was Sana, and then it's like usually kind of tied between Nayeon and Momo, but it's 100% Momo for me now. I actually technically still haven't completed strategy because I have one Momo photo card that I have not been able to find. It's like the Polaroid version of her highlight card. So if anyone has that, please sell it to me. And that is everything for Digipacks. Let us move on to the final version of the album, which is the Confetti version. Okay, so here's the Confetti version. I will be 100% honest and say I fully did not realize that it was going to be this small. This album is teeny tiny. Like, for reference, Here is the Digipack version. It's even smaller than a Digipack. I fully was not expecting that at all. But I'm grateful to get another version of the album that has them in these concepts. Let me get the plastic off of this. I usually try to do it beforehand, but I rushed to start filming so I could get this video out as soon as possible. Okay. I will say this is the most expensive version of the album. How do you open this? Oh no, don't tell me. They took a sticker and taped it shut. That hurts my soul. I don't want to damage the album, but I think that's the only way to open this. So let me quickly get some scissors. I'm so sad. I hate when they do this. And let me cut this album open. Okay, that was low-key kind of stressful, but in terms of having to sort of damage an album to open it, this wasn't so bad. It actually made kind of a clean cut. So I'm not as mad about it as I was before. So let us open this. Oh yeah, wait. Ooh, how do I make sure I don't see inclusions face up? Okay, well, give me a second while I sort through this. Okay, so there's a few different things that come in this album. First, we have the actual photo book, which is comically small. It is the miniest of mini photo books I have ever seen. I have never seen a photo book this size. My hand is bigger than this photo book. So even though I'm grateful to have the Digipack concept also for this photo book, I'm still wanting and wishing for a full-size photo book of this concept, which is a little sad. We also got, here is a key ring. Let me open this. For being the most expensive version of the album, I'm shocked at how small it is. Here's what the keyring looks like. It says this is for, and then it also has a little TWICE little charm on it. It's cute. It's definitely not the cutest, or I would say even most well-made keyring I think I've ever seen from a K-pop inclusion. I'm gonna say it's a little bit on the cheaper side, but it's cute. Grateful to have it. That's nice. Thank you. Then we have, okay, what is all of this? In here, okay, I'm pretty sure this is just a lyric book, which we can quickly flip through. Yeah, I don't think this has images in it. Yeah. This is just a lyric book. I guess it's nice that they give us the lyrics, but I will be honest and say if something doesn't have, what? There is something gross and sticky inside here. That's interesting. If it doesn't have an image of the members on it, I'm automatically less interested in having it. So I could take this or leave this, but I guess that's cool to have. Then after that, these are, okay, yeah, because technically this is still an album, so it has to come with a CD, but this is way too small for a CD. So yeah, these are, I did read, yes, these are mini CDs. Oh, that's so cute. This is for, that's actually really cute. The miniature CDs. Of all the CD plates, this one, the combination of the three spelling out the album name is probably my favorite for all of the CDs plates for this album. But yeah, this is what it looks like as a whole. Here's what, does it show anything? Yeah, here's just the back of that. But that's really cute. I don't know, can you play this? Could you technically play these in a regular CD player? I have absolutely no idea. But that's actually really cute. Yeah, I guess let's just flip through the photo book. So here's the very cute, very demure, very mindful, dainty photo book. It's low-key hardcover, kind of hardcover. It's a canvas front. Yeah, it's fully a canvas here. And it's very small, but we will flip through it. Here's the songs. Yeah, it's kind of almost a little desk calendar almost. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to use it, but it feels like something you could just put on your desk. Yeah, these are really cute pictures of them. I'm just like, I wish they were bigger. Like, they're so small. But it's really, really cute, really pretty. Because the album is it's of all the versions of the album, I think maybe other than the vinyl version, which I'm not sure how much that costs, this is the most expensive version of the album. So I don't think I'm gonna get more versions of this album. I just wanted to like have one version of it. I also think for the fact that it's the most expensive, it's crazy that it only comes with one photo card. The like equivalent to this for Strategy was the highlight version, and that version came with one selfie photo card and one concept card. And I feel like that's kind of like the least they could have done for this. And I think like if they had done that, I probably would have been more inclined to want to collect the photo cards from the Confetti version. But I don't know. It would just take so much money to collect all of the Confetti version photo cards, given how expensive the albums are. So I don't think I'm going to actually collect the Confetti photo cards. I will probably just like sell the Confetti version photo card that I got. But I did want like one copy of this version of the album. Yeah, I will say like I am definitely not a fan of albums where they just give us one photo card for the whole album. I think with Twice, like we're very spoiled and we're used to getting 5 photo cards in an album. So with the Digipacks, you know, they're less expensive than the standard versions. So I'm like at peace with getting only one, and with the pre-order photo card, 2 photo cards for the Digipacks. But for this, given like how small it is, at least with the highlight version, it was like a full-size notebook. So it was basically the size of a regular photo book. And you could like actually like take the pages, and if you wanted to, you could like make it a journal. I actually use mine to collage in, which I think is really cute. I did a video of it, so if you hadn't watched it, I'm actually really proud of the collages I did in that, so definitely check it out. But for this, like you can't really even do that with it. Like you couldn't really use this to collage. It's like, it's just like far too small. So I would say this version of the album is probably my least favorite. I'm definitely like not a fan of how small it is. It's definitely like, it's super thick and very small, which are like the things that I would say aren't my favorite dimensions for an album. I definitely want them to be a little bit taller, but not as thick, so that it's easier to fit them on my bookshelf. But yeah, I wanted to have at least one version of each album version for this album. We'll just finish while I mean, it gives us a lot of pages, but I guess they like probably could have like put images here as well. And then it would have made it like a little less thick if they did that. Oh, it's a cute image. And that might be the end of it. Is that? No. This is the end. A single slipper. And that is the whole version of this album. Have I shown the back? No. Here's the back. And then let's get into more of the inclusions. Let's see. We have another full group poster. So here's what the poster for the Confetti version looks like. A vertical one in this concept. Really, really cute. I like this one a lot. And then for inclusions, we have some stickers. So we have one that says Twice. This is 4. And then like one of the lyrics. And I think they might have done 2 different sets of stickers. I think they did do 2 different sets of stickers for this. So the only thing other than the photo cards that could be different that you can get from these would be the stickers. So I guess if you want all the stickers, you would maybe try to get another one of these. And then the last thing we have is the photo card. And I can already see from the signature that we have Jungyeon, and she looks so cute. So yeah, I don't know if it's super worth it to collect for me to collect the full OT9 set for the Confetti version, just because it would be so expensive. So I might mix and match the Confetti and the highlight. No, the Confetti and the Digipack version. But yeah, we'll see about that. That is everything. So let me quickly lay out everything that we got. Let's quickly take a look. Okay, so here's everything we got in terms of like pulls and not pulling duplicates. The literal only thing that I pulled a duplicate of was this Dahyun standee, but everything else was not a dupe. So in terms of like the fact that I basically get to keep everything is a huge win and a success for me. I will definitely have another video where I unbox my signed albums, as well as probably at least a couple more Digipacks. So that will be coming soon. Depending on how quickly I'll edit this part of the video, it'll either be 2 separate videos or maybe it'll just be one big video. I'm hoping to get this one out like as soon as possible. Like as soon as I finish filming this, I'm gonna edit it and try to like get it out there as soon as possible. And then I'm gonna try to make that one a separate video, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love Twice. Please stream the music video, stream the album, stream the song. It's so good. I'm so excited. Twice is just like, they're everything to me. I love them so much. And I am so excited for my queens to be back. I love them so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.